Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for July 2021. Thank you for being here. I work with astrology, that is Western astrology. I work with tarot and oracle cards. In the beginning, I will talk about general energy and then I will talk about the love energy as well. The cards are already out because I did this in German earlier on my German channel, so check that out if you want to. You find all the information also for the card decks in the description box below. And of course for my PayPal if you want to donate something, and for my web shop and my email address if you want to book a personal reading. Okay, so let's see what's here for you. It's really an interesting reading for you, Virgo. I like this energy very much. Very calm, clear, collected. Of course, that's a very Virgo thing. And July and the summer in general, but July is very eventful here, astrologically speaking. Also Mars and Venus is in your sign or going into your sign. So there is a lot of energy when it comes to love and when it comes to also sexuality, when it comes to passion. So yes, that's definitely something that will have an impact on your month. And we have new moon in Cancer. I'm just always stating the main astrological events. New moon in Cancer, full moon in Aquarius. As I said, Mars is going into your sign end of the month on the 29th, and Venus is going into your sign on the 21st. So this is exciting because first of all, with Venus in your sign, you feel prettier, you feel more beautiful, you feel more sensual. Also, it's good for money, so maybe money is coming in, maybe you have a new idea or get inspired how to make more money or how to monetize something. And it's just overall a nice comfortable feeling that accompanies Venus. That's how I at least experience it. And yeah, we have a couple of squares in the beginning of the month that will affect all of us. So especially on the 3rd, I said it in every reading, there is a square from Mars in Leo and Uranus in Taurus, and that can lead to accidents. So please be careful, everybody. Take care that you're not, you know, that's the time where we can trip or just be too fast and be too bold and all of a sudden something happens. So just be aware, maybe a little more conscious of how you move. It's definitely not a bad idea here in the beginning of the month. All right. So one beautiful aspect here that I love for you as well is the Venus in your sign opposing Jupiter in Pisces. And that's really nice because what my notes here are is cut loose and have fun. So on the 22nd, after the sun is moving into Leo, it's really for you also a moment where you can not only think about work, because I feel like this month is going to be about work for you and thinking about work and figuring out things in your head after a big transformation as well. I think you really went through some deeper soul searching here, and not only soul searching, some deeper transformation where you really took some problems, took some issues by the roots and worked yourself through them and really threw out and let go the things, the patterns, the mind patterns as well, because I have a feeling with this death card in particular, it's a lot about how your mind had some, I want to say, garbage in there that needed to get thrown out, you know. So when you see those cycles of those spirits that this death figure skeleton is cutting loose, it's very much also about letting ideas die or letting ways of thinking die to really come to a deeper transformation of self. And this is the Death card, and this is a beautiful card because it really makes room for something new. And I already see you here in the middle of the month or during the month with the Prince of Swords, gain those new ideas, gain those new insights, trying to be creative. When you think this is the Prince of Swords, he's like the creative thinker, really lets every idea happen, lets his mind run free, lets his mind run wild, has ideas in every direction. This is really the creative thinker, that very fast thinker. And you have those three little figures here in front of the chariot, and this prince who has this sword ready to cut off and let them loose, you know. So maybe some ideas you just gotta have to let go, and some thoughts are just not helpful, but they're there, they're new, they're interesting, but you gotta let them go. And maybe some you keep, maybe one particular one you keep and manifest, because the princes in this deck, the princes are like the knights, you know. So the princes are really the new idea, the new consciousness. That's what they talk about, because they're air energy. So this is the combination of water and fire. So this is the combination and the coming together of the mother and the father, and then there's a new consciousness. So this is the princes, and they're the new idea, the new consciousness brought into manifestation here with the Prince of Pentacles, or Prince of Discs. Not necessarily fully manifested yet, but working in the process of manifesting. The Prince of Discs is the manifester, in a sense of the farmer, you know, like he knows what to water, when and how much, and how long you have to wait till you can harvest, and what needs to put where, and what's fertile ground. And that's so nice, you know, because with the Death card here you have worked on that fertile ground, and sometimes things need to die and to compost and decompose, so there is new fruitful soil that new ideas can grow. And I think this is really what you did in your head, and new ideas grew, and now you're implementing those ideas. And this is a beautiful reading. I just really love that. When it comes to love relationship or love interest, there might be, I'm not gonna, you know, sugarcoat it, there might be phase of, or there maybe was a phase of distance, and now you're again positive for a new start into maybe an old connection. This could very well be that something had to just really change on a more profound level. So there is new hope. There is a good attitude from your side towards gaining new ideas, having new communication, also maybe, and therefore having an understanding of what needs to be done. This other person, I think, is still recovering, or not recovering. This person is letting go of some old pain and is also doing some deep work here, I think, and is in the middle of it. You are maybe in a stronger position right now, and already more in your power, in your strength, to really work on this and put the work in, and having the energy. This person, I think, is not quite there yet. Therefore, there is still like this stuck energy in a way, because what I see here is that on one hand, you know, you have to work on the situation to make it better, or to change it, or to transform it, or to have results, simple as that. But there is a little bit of a hard time seeing the hope in that, because you kind of cannot do it alone maybe. And I feel like this is the sentiment here. And this person just does not fully, it really just feels like this person is just not there yet. Because with the Five of Pentacles, when you're coming out of that, like of maybe an intense phase of processing old pain, it's just, you cannot just jump into it and be like, so now here, what's to do? It's exhausting, and it's kind of like draining, and feeling all those feelings and really working yourself through stuff. It's just a slow process, you know. And I mean, it's lying here also on the Prince of Pentacles, and I feel like it's a slow, the Prince of Pentacles knows it's a slow process. As I said, things have to grow, things have to be watered, things have to be, you know, put into the right soil and the right way, and it's like, it's not just like that, you know. It's a slow process, and I feel like this person is in a slow process of healing, step by step, but is doing actually a good job. At the same time, they might in the process lose a little bit of hope, but that's also part of the process. Sometimes when we're doing this really exhausting healing work, then often it's just like, man, is it ever gonna be, you know, done? And you have a lot of imagination here for this, and I think this is a very good thing, because I feel like you can see that this person is working, but there is a little bit of a problem with really having a vision forward, and therefore it's kind of like stuck in this, you have this positive forward yay energy, and this person is just like, oh man, this is exhausting, you know. So when I was doing this in German, I was asking, is it worth, I was like asking the question, is it worth really working on this, you know, putting the work in? And then I was pulling a card from this deck, and it was the Eight of Pentacles. So a definite yes here. It seems like really it is a very good idea now to do research, to go into the details, to get to brainstorm, to gather ideas, and then to implement them. And this is, I mean, this is exactly what's lying here. This is crazy. This is such a crazy reading. So I hope for many Virgos this resonates, because it's so specific and so different, I think, from every reading I've done ever. It's very beautiful. So Eight of Autumn, and very deep also with this Death card. So with the Eight of Autumn, Eight of Pentacles, the parrot, and you can see he's reading he's reading this little book here. It says, it's the perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and the law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. So also in the relationship, you know, maybe there is things you can really research and do, because I know a Libra, I wanted to say. I know a Virgo, maybe you're dealing with a Libra, but I know a Virgo does like to do their research, you know, and does like to be prepared or to gain information, and that's a good thing right now. That's really a good thing right now. Maybe also you're dealing with an Aquarius. I see here, I also have here the Prince of Pentacles, and so earth signs, but I think this is more like you. But yeah, Aquarius and Libra could very well be, but yeah, this is just as it resonates. And then another card here is really actually this Moon card, Cardinal Moon, be bold and make the first move. So there is, I feel like, a need for you to take the lead in the situation with the Six of, because you can, you know, because you can, and I feel like the other person can't right now. And that's okay, you know, that this, especially if this is an old or an older connection that is long, that has existed longer. Sometimes, you know, we have to balance this out in relationship. It doesn't always have to be that one person that leads the whole thing, and ideally it balances itself out. So right now I feel like you are just in a much better energy to take action, to take a step forward, to take a first move. And I think really this is an advice I hardly ever give, because I'm not that kind of reader, but in this case, yes, I mean, it's very clear that you have so much more energy right now, and power and strength to lead the process a little bit. And this can, you know, I mean, this can very well just balance out itself over time, and I think that's the whole idea. But really being open-minded, having that imagination, having that vision forward is gonna really get you somewhere here, I think, in this connection. So yeah, that's your reading, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. It's really, really important to help me spread those videos and to just tap into the algorithm a little more. And if you're interested in a private reading or in the card decks I'm using, you find everything in the description box below. If there's anything missing that you don't know about or want to know about, please ask in the comments. And I hope I'll talk to you next time. Bye.